We in the big league, baby. Lemonade. True legacy. Jones, we did it. Tell them. You're welcome.
You already know the deal.
I don't need nothing from nobody, put that on my mama. Got my own bottle of vodka, pounds of marijuana. You talking models, cars, and houses, already bought them. Y'all see me sitting on the throne, leave me the fuck alone.
We got our own.
My nigga, we got our own.
We got our own.
Yeah, we got our own.
We got our own.
We in a league of our own. You see me sitting on the throne, leave me the fuck alone.
We got our own.
I'm in my own whip. I drink my own shit. I took a long sip. I'm on my own dick. Pineapple Express. I wrote my own split. Cause on the road to success, I took a long trip. Business owner, plus I'm a Pomona, known crip. With hoes always get choked. They want a cold pimp. To talk some sick shit, they get a cold sore. Plus I got a fresh fit. I got my own
I
store.
don't need nothing from nobody, put that on my mama. Got my own bottle of vodka, pounds of marijuana. You talking models, cars, and houses, already bought them. Y'all see me sitting on the throne, leave me the fuck alone.
We got our own.
My nigga, we got our own.
We got our own.
Yeah, we got our own.
We got our own.
We in a league of our own. You see me sitting on the throne, leave me the fuck alone.
We got our own.
That's why these bitches thirsty, cause I'm getting paid. Could be that root beer float, man, or that pink lemonade. Cadillac that I'm dipping with the rider gang. Engulf beef with these bitches like I'm Tiger, man. Cause I'm the plug niggas wanna connect with P. Cause I'm with Snoop, bitch, I'm a true legacy. I got the money, it ain't like a nigga can't afford it. RMM, bitch, you better
I don't
support
need
it.
nothing from nobody, put that on my mama. Got my own bottle of vodka, pounds of marijuana. You talking models, cars, and houses, already bought them. Y'all see me sitting on the throne, leave me the fuck alone.
We got our own.
My nigga, we got our own.
We got our own.
Yeah, we got our own.
We got our own.
We in a league of our own. You see me sitting on the throne, leave me the fuck alone.
We got our own. Working, baby. The wait is over. You heard? Big P. I'm just peeing on the world. It's my time now. Playtime's over. Your father's here. You dig? We got our own.
Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Let me get this out of the way real quick. What is going on, everybody out there? It's your boy, Thomas. It's a late night for me. I tried recording and the PC crashed, so we're just going to do it as a live stream, so then I don't have to go back and do everything like I was starting to. So, everybody knows about the whole Dustin Mcgee versus Joseph Lombard situation, you know, that's arisen here as of late. Everybody knows that recently he had Mink Law Firm try to get a hold of Dustin and try to sue Dustin on basis of defamation of character, on false lies, and all these other things. And so, you know, as a lot of us out here know in the community, you know, we know that who Joseph is. We know that he was sending inappropriate texts to a girl that was, I think, 15 at the time, and she had just turned 16. And we're just going to go through here and see what these new lawyers here in Iowa have said to Dustin, because I've seen some things in this that just kind of make me go, what the hell? So I'm going to read it to you guys, and I'm basically going to give my gist. It's probably going to be a long-ass video, but I'm pretty sure everybody that watches it will understand once I'm done with it what I'm doing. I want to put some discrepancies that I feel, or inconsistencies, or whatever the hell you want to say it, if you get what I mean. The issues that I see with this here paperwork that was sent. So, first off, it says whatever by Patrick L. Woodward. This is the lawyer right here. we're not caring about this. This is Dustin's video, by the way. So shout out to him. Check him out on his page. Okay, so Iowa District Court for Polk County. Joseph Lombard is the plaintiff versus Dustin Mcgee and John Doe, a.k.a. at Brandon NLHDZ14, which this is a Brandon LHZ14. This isn't him. It says this account doesn't exist anymore, and when I look, it looks like this account was like a burner account or like a troll account from what I could see. You can go back and look at tweets and replies from here. So, like I said, that's whoever. Case number LACL154301. To the above named defendants, you are notified that a petition has been filed in the office clerk of court, naming you as a defendant. Copy of the petition, used documents, the names and addresses for the plaintiff, the attorneys for the plaintiff, Patrick, blah, blah, their number. You are further notified, blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever, that's, you know how that bullshit goes. Okay. Your intent appearance in a file, blah, what the fuck ever. Joseph Lombard versus Dustin Mcgee and John Doe, a.k.a. Brandon, blah, blah, blah. Okay, come now, plaintiff by his attorneys, McDonald, Woodward, and Carlson, for his petition states, plaintiff Joseph Lombard is an individual residing in Douglasville, Georgia. Defendant Dustin Mcgee, hereinafter Defendant Mcgee, is an individual residing in Des Moines, Iowa, and was residing there at all times relevant in this dispute. Number 3, Defendant John Doe, here and Defendant Doe, collectively with Defendant Mcgee, the defendant, is an individual or group of individuals whose identity and location is presently unknown to plaintiff. Defendant Doe utilized the pseudonym on the social media website twitter.com. The Twitter account is still active and available at this URL. Well, as we can see, we went to look. It's not active. So, don't know what's going on. Right there. Don't know. Maybe they took it down after this came out. I'm not too sure. Plaintiff has sought diligently to identify the name and place of residence of Defendant Doe and will continue to do so through the discovery process. Alright. That's page 1. Page 2, I don't know what that says up there. I wish I would have seen that. Says, Defendant Mcgee operates several social media accounts and an account on YouTube.com, YouTube. Plaintiff and Defendant Mcgee were both part of an online gaming community of NASCAR fans. Plaintiff operated a popular YouTube channel under the username N2CR4R, which was his primary source of income. Plaintiff also operated a Twitter account under the same username. Plaintiff commonly interacted with his followers through social media. Defendant Mcgee has published multiple false statements about Plaintiff Lombard on his social media accounts and in YouTube videos published on his channel. The YouTube videos are currently live on the internet at the following URLs. Alright, so first one says, A, Joseph Lombard, into SC4R pedophile. B is Joseph Lombard and the Lombard Bros Gaming sponsorship, NASCAR pedophile. YouTube, breaking news, Joseph Lombard arrested, processed, NASCAR pedophile. I'm going to tell you right here, breaking news right here. That's the number one. That right there. Because I correct me if I'm wrong. I think I have that.
Since I'm up, I'm gonna go take a shower real quick and
oh, we're gonna go over this video because there's something to this video of how I'm gonna show his lawyer something. This is the original video, ladies and gentlemen. This is still stuck on the time that I had it stuck at when I saw this video 2 years ago. Okay, sorry if I'm yelling. 2 years ago. 2 fucking years ago. Okay? What's really crazy is there are people in here. It is worthy of noting, I read these comments and I want to make something here. It is worthy of noting that the age of consent in Georgia is 16, and the girl he sent the inappropriate picture to had just turned 16 at the time that he had sent the picture. Said picture, sad to hear, but I hope he learns from this. Forgot to mention the girl is. But here's what somebody put. It also depends on other laws besides A to C too. For instance, the state I live, North Carolina, is the same as Georgia in the sense that the age of consent, is 16. However, there's a caveat to it. It's only 16 for those with a 4-year age gap. So it would be legal for a 16 to 20-year-old or a 17 to 21-year-old, but not for a 16 to 21-year-old. I'm not sure how old Joseph is, or if Georgia has a similar caveat to their AOC, though. Joseph is 27 years old. He was way above the age gap that would be considered legal. That is very well correct. Right here, this guy says people want to see him to go to jail. To be honest, the dude just needed to come out and admit, which he did. Okay, so going back, Joseph Lombard, Alligator 424 supporters, Lombard's Gaming, NASCAR, Ryan Siege, it goes on. My thing is, you got these two right here. You trying to double jeopardy right here? D and E, they're the same thing. Man, do you guys read your typos? Well, I see two different links, which is interesting. But maybe they're there, maybe they're not. I'm not going to argue it right now. Family Guy edition, Joseph Lombard into C4R. If somebody's making a meme about you, I'm just going to put it to you right now. Your client, if you ever get to watch this, which I'm pretty sure he'll share it to you. Your client, sir, became a public figure. Not only that, your client got his inheritance, a serious inheritance, from his dad's death. Rest in peace to his father. You know what I'm saying? Right here is, who is Lombard Bros Gaming? Lombard Bros Gaming. Let's go to it. Boop, doo, 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 doo. Oh, can't lie on this, guys. You guys make under $5 million a fucking year, and you're in gambling and gaming, recreation, and hospitality. So, that means you're in the gaming industry, ladies and gentlemen, which means, dude, there's no way in hell that your dad had almost under a $5 million, or at least over $1 million. There's no way, man. But then again, that could explain some things. But then again, if that's the issue, then YouTube would have never been your main source. Your main source of actual income would have been your father's inheritance. Let's get it right. His top competitors are Gaming Bargains. So this is their official website. Their revenue's under $5 million. Here's their SIC code. Here's their NAIC code, How many employees do they have? They have less than 25. They're a part of that. Their competition is gamingbargains.com, which is very fun to me. I think that they're not a part of that, but I'm not too sure. Lombard Bros Gaming is a private company, therefore does not officially have a ticker symbol. Okay. So we got that. I think that's the same thing. Here's their social media. Same accounts, but see, monthly earnings makes no sense. All right, back to this. Here's where I also have some really issues. We go down the list of his little issues of what is titled him. Alex Wood supports Joseph Lombard in 7 videos. Joseph Lombard, John Wood, Joseph Lombard, breaking news. Well, there was a lot of them, trust. Another victim of Lombard Gaming. Alex Wood video right here. Alex Wood, a.k.a. Destroyer86. Alex Wood, Destroyer. You cannot submit these in a court of law, sir. And I will tell you why. Here's the current FBI investigation. And that's all I'm going to say. You want any more proof, contact Mr. Mcgee and he'll give you the FBI agent out of Des Moines, Iowa. Or I think he's out of Dodge City. I could be wrong. But you can't use those, sirs. You would be jeopardizing a case that they have against this man right now because of what he got caught and how he admitted on Dustin Mcgee's channel. And even if your client was to be mentioned in these videos were not about him. So it's not admissible in a court of law. Just saying. IDK player. You cannot use these at all. IDK player's name is nowhere on this affidavit. Or not affidavit, but in this thing that you've sent, this letter. This court summons. Let's be honest, court summons. Defendant Mcgee additionally published several defamatory statements about the plaintiff on a social media platform, specifically on Facebook and Twitter. Defamatory social media posts. Anything that you post on Facebook is actually your privacy. And unless you were a friend of his, which I know Dustin had his Facebook set to private where only you had to be a friend of his. Unless somebody there screenshotted shit, you know, and sent it to y'all on his page, which I highly doubt. That's a lie right there. That's a lie, because nowhere in the back end, let's go back, nowhere do I see Facebook. Nowhere do I see Facebook. So now you've mentioned Facebook. So you've already made a lie inside of your court summons. You've already made a lie. So, Twitter, his Twitter was kicked off, so you can't use that either. So, I don't know where the Twitter accounts are. Let's go back. I don't see nothing on Twitter, but then let's keep going. It might be ahead. Defendant McGee's defamatory statements largely accused plaintiffs of being a pedophile and sexual predator. Plaintiff had committed sexual predator here in the defamatory statements. McGee alleges that plaintiff had committed acts that amount to illegal misconduct with minors. Sending a nude picture of your privates to an underage person is considered an illegal misconduct. Yes, it is. Plaintiff sent a nude photo to a minor to solicit sexual acts from the minor. Yeah, come on. He sure in the fuck did, idiot. Plaintiff was arrested for illegal misconduct with minors. That I don't know about. That was just kind of stretching the truth, but that's somebody just saying bullshit. Who cares? Also, it's called grabbing attention to the video. Let's be real. In addition to the defamatory statements, Defendant McGee made death threats against the plaintiff and incited viewers to file false police reports to have plaintiff arrested. No, he basically told people that also were victims of Mr. Lombard that basically if they have had this same thing done to them, they need to go to their local police department and make police reports. Also, in this, he says the accusations in the defamatory statements are unequivocally false. Plaintiff has never sent a nude photograph to a minor. Lies again. He sure in the hell did. You really want to lie on that? He sent it. It's on his page, by the way. Let's go to his replies. Basically, let's see. Right here. Here's the person that sent the report with the police as well. Since you wanted to state later on in this, and we're going to talk about that, since you wanted to state that Mr. McGee here had filed a false police report, which he didn't. Jordan Fixon here. All right, well, Atlanta PD isn't accepting online reports right now. This will be reported as soon as those open up. But let's end this. I can't with 100% certainty confirm this is real. I don't know the person who sent this to me, but allegedly this girl was also 16. Okay? He got these sent. He was the first one to report this. He was the first one on the scene to report this. Hours later, and I mean hours later, Dustin reported on it and made a video. He sure in the hell did. But that's a dick pic because above it, he says, you know, Chase Elliott lives here in Georgia, and so do I. And we have a surprise for you. You send a fully naked picture. Come on, man. You even say it in your shit. Let's go over here to Mr. Lombard. Here, sir, we're gonna get back to the other stuff. Here, sir, is where you admit to that you knew what you did was wrong and that you did do something wrong. And yet you state that your client never did that and that it was all false. Your client admits to it. I don't know how to begin this conversation, but I want it to be known I sincerely apologize to anyone who may have been offended by any conversations or actions I have made shown towards them. Actions can be sending flowers, taking pictures, anything. Okay? So he tried to, quote unquote, tried to make it like actions. Very smart. I have shown towards them. It has never been my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable around me. I care deeply about people and I will do anything I can to help someone. I've seen the guy help people. He does whatever. But if it was never your intention to make people feel uncomfortable, why were you sending flowers nonstop to this young girl? Why were you doing that, man? That's kind of creepy. They never asked for that. You know, that's kind of called unwanted attention. Stalking, in a sense. If I have ever made any female uncomfortable during our conversations, I send my utmost apologies to you. I can understand how some things may appear different than intended, and I would not want anyone to make my mother, sister, nieces, or any other female I love and care about feel uncomfortable. I have the utmost respect for women. That is how I was raised, and I had a great example in my dad and how he treated and respected women. Again, I apologize if it seemed creepy or it made you uncomfortable in any way. I know some will accept my apology and some won't, but all I can do is apologize, and I can say I would never want to harm anyone in any way. I make mistakes. Some I realize I make and some I do not. That's strange. With that being said, I am in no way the title I have been given, and I too will protect any female being harassed. That makes no sense. I appreciate the family, friends, and fans who know me and standing with me, but I don't want to put them in the position of defending me. Again, there has never been any intention of harming anyone knowingly and unknowingly. I'm going to take a break from social media for a while, but I will be back. I'm going to take this break to learn from this experience. I am not going to stop improving myself and working on my goal to be in NASCAR. You can cancel that, sir. You can cancel that. And I'm telling you that now. You can cancel that. It is something that I've loved my entire life, and I will not give up on my dreams because I make mistakes. No, what you made was a serious mistake. You can't, no. That's like me going on national TV and being like Kanye right now and saying everything down to the N-word and then coming back and being like, all right, guys, I want to be your friend again. Can you guys be my friend and just pretend like nothing happened? I made a mistake. No. Okay, it can be made amongst the things. That's just a reference I made. If this is what it takes for me to learn from my mistakes, then I accept that. Reading back on the comments and criticism is going to help me learn and help me change the way I approach my wording in conversations with anyone, male and female. Then maybe I can help others through my experience as well. Your client said, I apologize. God knows how many times. Let me tell you something. That is an admission of guilt in a court of law. That is an admission of guilt in a court of law. Let me repeat that one more time, 3 times, and make it clear. That is an admission in a court of law if a jury reads that. I'm telling you. Because they're going to be like, well, you apologize for it, and then state, I realize I make and some I do not. No, you come on, man. It's either you're making mistakes or you're doing drugs. You know, bro, not saying you are, just saying, if you're ever watching this. Or you're not on your meds, man, or you're drinking and you're doing stupid shit when you drink. And if you're that type of person when you drink, bro, that shows the other person and you got an issue and you need to take care of it, okay? Let's see. Iceman put, I predict Lombard will get arrested, even if he gets bailed out, and have to register as a sex offender unless there's something I miss when it comes to laws. I think that's what will happen. Well, he didn't touch a minor. Like I said, he's suing Dustin Mcgee for $25,000, ladies and gentlemen. $25,000, stating that Dustin Mcgee started this all by reporting this, which he didn't. Okay, we're going to go back one more time. Jordan Fiction was the first one to report this because I saw it the night of. Because I can tell you right now, I was the one that was talking to Dustin about it that morning because I saw it the night before and was like, dude, you got to see this shit. And he was like, holy shit. And he showed me it. Well, I showed him it. Sorry, excuse me. But in addition, he said these are unequivocally false. The plaintiff has never sent a nude photograph to a minor. He did. He's not going to get a penny. That's correct. The accusations in the defamatory statements are unequivocally false. Oh, my God. That's my neighbor. Oh, my Lord, man. I'm not answering it, man. I'm busy. The accusations are false. Plaintiff has never been convicted of, charged with, or investigated for any criminal offenses, including but not limited to offenses including minors. Okay, that's true. He's never been convicted. Again, he used the title to grab people's attention to come to the channel. Everybody does and puts stupid shit. You know how many people I see put misleading shit for Fortnite and everything? Giving out battle skins right now, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Many people do. All right, let's get on to the next page. Defendant Doe's image is false and misleading. Plaintiff is not the individual in the screenshot. Plaintiff has never sent nude photographs of himself to a minor or otherwise engaged in any unlawful sexual activity, including minors. Let me tell you something, dude. It had your minor for 2 years, or whatever. I'm sorry, minor, my lord. End of the day, your client here had 2 years to destroy the evidence, sir. Manipulate evidence, go out and pay off people to say something different, pay off possible victims to say something different, whatever. So, I'm just going to put that back. First reported right here. No. November 17th, 2020. We are in the year 2022. 2 years. 2 years. Statute of limitation in Iowa is 2 years, by the way. Lombard will probably lose more than $25,000 by the end of it. What a clown Joseph is. It's true, Iceman. Plaintiff is not the individual. Upon information of belief, defendant Doe intentionally created and distributed the screenshot to destroy plaintiff's reputation. On October 12th, now what's crazy is that there's nowhere else that they mention about the Twitch, or not the Twitch, but the Twitter or the Facebook. Where's the Twitter and where's the fucking Facebook? On October 12th, 2021, plaintiff sent... Oh, by the way, go back to this. You said that he made defamatory statements. Right here is all a mess because right here you said A, B, and C. What videos, man? And you put with this A, B, and C, then where in the videos, in the timestamps in the video did he say his name, said these things, so we can go to it? Because some of these videos are really long. Why weren't there any timestamps put in here between he said here and here, here and here, here and here? Man, what in the hell is going on here? Do you guys even, where did you guys go to law school at? Harvard for fucking Fruit Loops? I bet you guys went online and got your law degree. I bet you. 100%. On October 21st, get back. Plaintiff sent a letter to defendant Mcgee, which put him on notice of the false nature of the then defamatory statements and sought to initiate settlement discussions. In response to the letter, defendant Mcgee published several videos on YouTube rejecting plaintiff's attempts at settlement and not only repeating the defamatory statements, but publishing additional defamatory statements reinforcing the allegations against the plaintiff. Defendant Mcgee had knowledge of the false nature of the defamatory statements and had acted at least with negligence regarding the falsity of the defamatory statements. 16. Reasonable people viewing the defendant's defamatory statements in image and context would interpret the same as presenting... Okay, so now you're stating that Dustin is John Doe, right? Because you said viewing their defamatory statements in image. Now you just said that Dustin was John Doe, but you said that Dustin wasn't John Doe. So what's wrong here? Who would interpret the same as presenting actual facts about plaintiff. There is no express or implied indication that the defamatory statements and or image were intended to serve as opinion. Number 17. They were. It's called public fucking facts, dipshit. As a result of the defamatory statements and image, again, John Doe in the image, because you said John Doe. Let's go back. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, you said it in here. But I said it. Anyway, who gives a shit? As a result of the defamatory statement, plaintiff has received death threats in addition to those made by defendant Mcgee. Where did defendant Mcgee make death threats? In what video did defendant Mcgee make death threats or threats of violence? Okay? Where did he do that at? What video? I need to know in what timestamp. My God, again, nowhere. This is all hearsay and bullshit that you're putting out. Okay? In addition to those made by